26 to 22. We will be back here for the second quarter of action in a bit.
"大家快拿出手机，打开冰放，点选首页下方的神好看。
Both the Macau Black Bears and the Formosa Dreamers red hot in their start in the first quarter, shooting above 60%, but the Dreamers up ahead by 4 points, Kirk.
Yeah, and gotta give credit. They're making shots and creating good shots for themselves and for each other. But the Black Bears as well, you know, just good inside looks, good teamwork.
Great block there, though, by Amigo Yang from behind. Starting with a defensive stop for the home team Dreamers. Li Shui Lin, though, has Jenny Lim all over Tianlei. Kicks it back out to Marcus Keane. Not knocked down the catch and shoot situation.
Yeah, but he's not going to miss very many of those opportunities.
Jenny Lim has not missed those opportunities as well. His second triple of the game gets the Bears to within one.
Yeah, and that's that shooter's mentality I've talked about. Doesn't matter, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Liang's open, he has the green light to fire it, and he can knock him down.
Sharon Young drops the and one, continues to have his way, driving to the basket as we saw at the end of that first quarter.
Yeah, he has such a almost, you know, like the ideal basketball body. He's tall, he's length, but super quick as well, and he can guard the post players, guard the outside perimeter players for you, and we've seen him knock down jump shots, now get to the lane. So complete player in terms of Jaron Young, and another key factor in helping the Dreamers come away with their first win will be on his shoulders and what he can bring to the table for 4 quarters.
13 points already for Young, averaging 17 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks so far this season. Great number all around. Here is Mike McKinney. Great pass again to Brandon Edwards. They have been working that combination to perfection to start this game.
Yeah, speaking of combinations, the amount of between the leg dribbles and crossovers that McKinney can do before delivering that pass right on time is pretty impressive.
Just some video game moves there. Sharon Young, though, pops up for another 3. Does not go down this time. Kenny Manigault looking for the options. Going back to Jenny Lim, is not popping in the corner this time. Warren Leong, and the triple goes down. That is Macau style of basketball.
Yeah, Liang, Linning, you know, these guys stepping up as role players to help offensively, defensively is big, and that's what the Dreamers are going to have to counter with. You know, Amigo, Yang can knock down shots. He gets his look, and that's what they need. Speaking of it, you know, they need those role players to still be aggressive, stay confident with what they can do too.
Right on cue, Amigo Yang gets the Dreamers back into the lead with a 3. A tight game right here. Brandon Edwards steps out himself, does not get it. What a rebound by Kenny Manigault, getting strong up for the foul.
Yeah, Manigault is all business, and he'll look for a shot in the rotation, but he's a smart player. He knows how to attack the glass and help his team in other ways also.
Macau Black Bears, one of the most unorthodoxly built teams. They barely have anyone over 6'7" in their lineup, but they just make it work with passing the ball around and having shooters all around in their lineup.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Coach Charles for knowing how to use the personnel on his team. He gets the most out of his team. They produce a lot of different ways.
Manigault there getting his points from the free throw line. Already with 8 to start this game. Amigo Yang hit one earlier, and he hit one again.
And it was a week ago in his first home game for the Dreamers that he came out and I believe hit 4 3-point shots. So definitely likes the defense that he sees in front of him when they're playing the Black Bears and has confidence knocking them down.
Manigault on the corner looking to attack again. Crosses it all the way out. Shot clock winding down. Jenny Liang, another 3. Shooter's mentality, as you mentioned, Kurt.
Yeah, Jenny Liang, you know, Marcus Keenan saying, okay, Marcus, I know you can score the basketball, but here's what I can do too. Good matchup right there.
And a 3-point shootout here in this game, but now the Dreamers trying to go into McMorrow. Young barely misses the pass inside to McMorrow there.
Yeah, did a great job breaking down the defense. Good teamwork between McMorrow and Young. Like to see maybe Young put that pass, let it be a bounce pass, give McMorrow more time to react and catch that, because you know if he can catch it there, it's going to be 2 points.
They're going to have a quick timeout before resuming the action.
坐下，把手举起来，准备好了吗？来，准备好了，跟着我们的有你手一起。好，准备喽，有你手 ，ready， 1 2 ready go， 耶，兄弟朋友们，非常好，表现得非常好，就是这样，来绕一圈，绕一圈。好，经过我们的大旗帜之后，来到对面的球迷朋友。好，起身动一动，起身动一动，非常好，配合的不错。待会礼物丢给你们。好，暂停时间结束，再一次谢谢有你手以及所有的球迷朋友。另外呢，也欢迎各位梦想家人一起加入斗阵聊，打开冰放，点选斗阵聊，就可以看到梦想家的加油团喽，一起加入，一起斗阵聊。
The Macau Black Bears tied up with the Formosa Dreamers here in the middle of the second quarter. They have done well to withstand the sharp shooting of the Formosa Dreamers to start this game.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, if you're the Dreamers, you've been playing pretty great basketball. Yeah, you look up at the scoreboard and the Macau Black Bears have been able to match everything they've thrown their way. So definitely both teams playing well right now.
That's a miss, though, by Kenny Manigault. Dreamers pushing the pace with Jaron Young in the way. Goes to the corner, Amigo Yang. Misses his third attempt from downtown there. But that was a pretty good look set up by the Dreamers. Black Bears going back. Edwards from mid-range. Does not go down. The pace is picking up. Marcus Key looks to attack. Slips a bit on the floor. It's going the other way. Mike McKinney kicks it to all the way back to Jennings Leung. Another three. Jennings Leung, another three. And we are still running. Marcus Keane finally decides to slow it down as they look for more efficient shots. Keane, though, just right inside the arc, and it goes.
Yeah, just fast pace. Both these teams just willing to put shots up early, and they've been good shots, and they're shooting at high percentages. So pick and roll action working well for the Dreamers so far today, and Black Bears just doing a lot of nifty little outside handoffs, pick and rolls to the basket as well to get those points that they're scoring.
Kenny Manigault does not get it, the ball fumbling around, and it finally still ends up during the half line before the refs finally called for a jump ball violation, but a lot of action there.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, you got grown men diving on the floor for those loose balls, and it shows you, you know, these guys haven't lost their passion in their lifetime playing this sport. They love it, and this game is important to every guy out there on that court.
Yeah, you always love to see that. And the jump ball violation will be called, as we mentioned. Should be going the way of the Dreamers. On the court for the Dreamers, we have Jed Chang, Marcus Keane, Jaren Young, Woo Sung Wei, and Liam McMorrow.
Yeah, Woo Sung Wei came in and had some nice three-point attempts yesterday in the second half, so I would expect his teammates to want to get him his rhythm going back again. He has the ability to space the floor.
Mike McKinney for the three, does not go down, gets it back anyways. Goes right back at the basket. Not go in. Dreamers, nice pass by Marcus Keane, and a slam by McMorrow.
You got to reward the big guy when he runs the floor and beats those black shirts down the court. Marcus Keane, heads up play. That's a true point guard right there, being able to look ahead and make this pass. And McMorrow knows how to finish it just as well as anyone.
Quick reaction by Keane, as you mentioned, and that play will force a timeout for the Macau Black Bears. We'll be back in a bit.
Offense, let's go pitch. Okay, pitch. Okay, hey, gotta fight, got a defensive rebound. We gave up an easy one. D rebound. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Together, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, come on.
Neither of these teams have given an edge to each other. The Dreamers, though, up by 4 right now with 4 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first half. McMorrow looking to finish off a three-point play. Knocks it down this time. Macau Black Bears go back on offense. Kenny Manigault looking to start things off. Gets it to McKinney, he's been pretty quiet. Gets it to McKinney, he's been pretty quiet. Spreading out the floor. Manigault for 3, rims out, and miscommunication on the rebound. Gives the ball back to the Marcus Keane somehow navigates his way up, and another heady pass to Liam McMorrow for another and one play.
Yeah, and Moneygalt not happy about that one. Edwards just could not get back in time. He was still under the basket when Marcus Keene got that steal, so without Edwards down under the basket taking advantage of McMorrow down there, who back-to-back and one plays if he makes the free throw.
And he does this time again.
I didn't jinx him.
Second three-point play for Liam McMorrow. He missed on his first try. So again, getting active on that offensive end. McKinney to Moneygalt, back to McKinney, moving the ball around. To Moneygalt, back to McKinney, moving the ball around. Floater too wide. Brandon Edwards.
Oh, wow, and they'll say that Young tipped that one. Edward was under the basket trying to go up. He would like a foul call, so hard for the officials. Either way you go, somebody's not going to be happy.
Nonetheless, though, the Black Bears will get the ball. The crowd not liking the call. The refs going to the table, probably to check the time more than anything. Yeah, they're gonna check the time on the shot clock. Right now it's at 1.8.
And the Dreamers got lucky last possession. They gave up 2 offensive rebounds and, you know, ended up getting a steal. Marcus Keene stripping Moneygalt, but they can't stay in games if they're going to allow teams to have that many opportunities at second chance points.
Heady attempt there by the Black Bears, unable to get it though. Marcus Keene, another and one play on the fast break by the Dreamers.
Yeah, he took that ball up, brought it back down, scoop in layup, and just a pretty individual move by Marcus Keene. Liu didn't really have an answer for it. Not a whole lot of contact on the play, but just a little bump, little contact right there for the official to make the call, and the Dreamers' offense is really rolling right now.
A big run right now by the Dreamers. A 10-0 run. Could go to 11 with this free throw. And it does. Big time movement by the Dreamers. Going up by 11. Mike McKinney answers and gets back down to single digits.
Yeah, the Black Bears needed that one. Just calm down this crowd. I think a big difference today compared to a week ago, though, is McMorrow not being in foul trouble. You know, when these teams met the first time, McMorrow had to spend some extra time on the bench for picking up early fouls, so it's been good for them to have their full lineup in the entire first half.
Some way from the corner. That is a signature here in Chambord County Stadium.
Yeah, he'll hang out in that corner, and if you leave him there, he'll knock it down. His teammates trust in him to make that shot. And he has the ability, and big shot for Woo Sung Wei to see that confidence, just his first shot going in. I expect more to come from him.
Wei, one of the better three-point shooters in the ABL, in the entire ABL, in his first 2 seasons, shooting around 45%. Continues to do so here. McKinney, though, knocking the 3 earlier, drives it in this time, looking for the clock and does not get it. Hustle play there by Liam McMorrow, clearing the boards. Good pass by Dexter. Hustle by McMorrow. He is rewarded with the pass there.
Yeah, he's a big man, and he makes a big difference when he's on the court. Just energizes the defense and the offense. And you know, Coach Charles going to have to look for some answers. His team seems a little rattled, and that's a good place to go.
McKinney once again with an answer, just as the Dreamers looking to build momentum. He's going to need a lot more of that, though. Morrow, Morrow gets it to Keene. Big time screen. Keene. Again, another sweet Keene. Again, another sweet 13-point lead answer.
And the Dreamers are choosing to go under those screens, daring McKinney to shoot that shot. So, you know, he's worked on it, he's developed it, he can knock that down, but he's going to have to trust his ability to do so.
That's a guy who trusts in his jumper completely. Marcus Keene with another 3, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, he's in the zone right now, he's feeling it. Just he's probably a little unconscious right now of just letting it go. He's in the flow, and that's a bad sign for the Black Bears, who are going to have to try to find some things, maybe trap some pick and rolls to not let him get so hot.
McKinney, though, continuing to carry this offense for the Black Bears. Less than a minute left in the first half. They're down by 14. Some way from the corner, and he's knocking him down again.
Yeah, I mean, it's a barrage, offensive barrage, 59 points for the Dreamers, and you know, this is Coach Kyle Julius knows his team capable of it. They've worked hard to get here, but it's going to have to be full, you know, 4 full quarters for this Dreamers team to get a win. They've been in this position before with a comfortable lead, yet they've let their guard down. So I'm sure one or two more possessions before halftime, but Coach Julius is going to remind them, you know, it's not over yet.
As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the Black Bears were down by 17 in the fourth quarter against the Dreamers the last time they played. So they cannot hang their heads on this. The Dreamers, though, shooting 9 of 15 from downtown to start this game. Just keep it up.
Yeah, we've had a variety of guys, you know. We've had Yang, we've had Wu, we've had, you know, Young. We've had, of course, Marcus Keene, you know, knock down those shots. So they have a lot of shooters on this team. They haven't had a game like this where they've consistently knocked them down at this rate, but definitely a team that can use that three-point shot as somewhat of an identity for them.
Mike McKinney, though, continuing his efforts to keep the Macau Black Bears within range. That should be his 9th consecutive points for the Black Bears. Dreamers with what should be the last possession of the first half. Marcus Keene looking around. Gets it to Amigo. Amigo getting the screen from Amigo. Amigo getting the screen from McMorrow. Getting it back to Keene, 5 seconds. Keene pulls up. Williams is just down by McMorrow with the board. Williams is just down by McMorrow with the board. Up ahead by 15 half. He will be back for more action after the halftime break.
在场边访问到的是宝岛梦想家的教练 Coach Julius, how do you think about the offense on the first half?
The offense was good. We got to find a way to contain McKinney in the pick and roll and stuff. I think switching defenses was good. Maybe a little bit more zone will help, but the offense was solid, yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan in the second half?
Just a little bit more of that. We got to be better. We got to lock in and execute. We're in a good spot right now, but we got to execute.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Okay. 好，那刚才看到 Julius 教练提到，主要在上半场，今天其实在整个梦想家部分哦，在得分上是非常有效率。那当然在整个防守上呢，下半场也会继续的把这个领先的优势给巩固住。那我们先稍微休息一下，再回到中场的讲评时间。
2位先猜选，赢的人来决定谁先，好不好？你要先吗？好，你先选一个点开始，底线左边或右边你自己决定，中间也可以。好，那我们待会从中间开始哦，这位球迷朋友，掌声送给他。我们等一下没有视同，你这球机会已经没了。Hello， 亲爱的同学，还没开始，好，尊重我一下吧，啊，不要紧张，我知道你这是紧张的表现，好，来，我们会有 1, 2, ready go 的3, 2, 1倒数的音乐给你，就开始 ，OK， 好了吗？那你刚刚已经投了2球，所以这个是这一球，开玩笑，来，准备好，来音乐。
As you see here, the leading scorers of the first half, Marcus Keane with 20, and Mike McKinney with 15. What do you think of the scoring so far in the first half of this game?
Yeah, I mean, watching those two players is electric. You know, McKinney on one side, able to use his ball handling skills and his ball fakes to get to the basket. Can knock down that perimeter shot as well. And then Marcus Keane, you know, he prefers just that smooth jumper that he has. It can be catch and shoot. It can be off of a pick and roll or just a one-on-one isolation, you know, hesitate and then rise up for his shot. So it's been fun to see those two guys battle, you know, but I think it was Yang and it was Wu who came in that second quarter, knocked down 3 out of those 4 triples and to help give them some separation and momentum. But then you also have to give some credit to the defense of the Dreamers as well, who were, you know, able to have a stretch of just slowing the Black Bears down. Because for a while, it was tied 35-35, both teams scoring a lot. And then some defensive stops were big for the Dreamers.
And as you see on the screen there, a big factor, the 3-point shooting, 9 threes for the Dreamers and 6 for the Macau Black Bears after they cooled down a bit to end the first half.
Yeah, and then, you know, the free throws looks about the same. Rebounds, you know, McMorrow, Edwards having some good battles down low for those boards. But assists, you know, for the Dreamers to be that efficient and have 12 assists, that speaks a lot about their chemistry, and that's, you know, what Coach Kyle Jules trying to preach, trying to get them to learn. And then they had 20 plus turnovers yesterday, speaking of the Dreamers, and only 4 today in the first half. So lots of good signs for the home team.
We will be looking to continue that action in the second half between the Formosa Dreamers and the Macau Black Bears.
最后一颗球，好，掌声送给这位球迷朋友。来，2位到我们的中间，我们胜负已经很明显的分出来了，哦，但是我们都会有礼物要送给你们。来，我们送上的是梦想家提供的签名毛巾。以及卡玛尼亚橘子集团提供的冰放零用金，分别666元以及1211元。哦，你们要在6点以前要来登录到我们的系统，来看大会摄影师前方来进行合照。那在2位合照的同时呢，我们大家可以把握时间，到我们大门的入口处来支持我们报道梦想家。这个球季限定的，已经卖得非常火红的我们的相关产品，大家可以去选购。也有我们非常多的美食区，大家利用时间来享用一下。好，谢谢2位球迷。那这边呢，也要再一次欢迎各位梦想家人们一起加入斗阵聊，打开冰放哦，手机打上英文字 BEANFUN。BEANFUN 点选斗阵聊就可以看到宝岛梦想家的加油团，一起加入，来一起加入斗阵聊。谢谢各位，稍后的比赛。
And we are about to start the second half. This is the ASEAN Basketball League Season 10 Rise to Greatness between the Formosa Dreamers and the Macau Black Bears here in Changhua County Stadium. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. And the Formosa Dreamers, to the delight of their fans here, are up by 15 points in the second half quarter, but what a big second quarter that was by the Dreamers, Kirk.
Yeah, and I mean, right now they're shooting 65% from the field, you know, above 50% from three-point. And with that efficient shooting, that's been the difference because, you know, the assists they're doing a little bit better, but the rebounds are about the same. So a lot of similarities between these teams right now, but just the efficiency of the outside shooting has been the difference.
A big game it has been for Marcus Keene. 20 points already at the half, 8 of 12 from the field. But what I liked from seeing in that second quarter was he was starting to get his teammates more involved with 5 assists, doing some beautiful passes to Liam McMorrow.
Yeah, it's one thing to be a great scorer and help your team win in that way, but like you said, when you can get guys like Wu open and Yang, and you can get McMorrow the ball where he can be effective. You can get guys like Wu open and Yang, and you can get McMorrow the ball where he can be effective. And you could get McMorrow the ball where he can be effective. A team here that could start piling up wins.
Up late in the second quarter, he ended up with 15 points at the end of the first half, and he is someone who the Dreamers have got to look out for.
Yeah, definitely, and I mean, he's on everybody's radar in this league. Prolific scorer. And knows how to win, knows how to score in the clutch too, and that's what should be in the Dreamers' mind. It was just a week ago that they had a double-digit lead in the second half, and they let Mike McKinney and company, you know, come back and steal that game away from him in the end.
There he is with the ball, drive, looking for the angle, does not get it. A turnover to start the quarter by the Black Bears. Jet Cheng, though, getting a little bit aggressive there as he handles the ball, looking around. Gets it to Keene. Has Jenning Leung on him. Steps for the jumper. And he is still got it.
Yeah, picking off right where he left off, and you know, so great off the dribble, and he reads that space between the defense, and he doesn't need much space in order to get those shots off.
Brandon Edwards missed the mid-range jumper. Dreamers out running again. Gets it back. Jaron Young, open three. Misses, but another big offensive board by McMorrow. Amigo kicks it to Yang in the post, gets it stolen. Black Bears on the run. Jenning Leung goes straight for the and one layup.
Yeah, Keene did a good job getting back in transition, but maybe just let that one go, or you know, you want to play tough, you want to make it lay up hard, you don't want to give him an extra free point at the free throw line. But good job by Leung to take the contact and still knock it down.
And that is something that the Dreamers will have to look out for as well. The turnovers that lead into these transition buckets. It was what allowed the Black Bears to get back into the game last time. Let's cut it down a little bit here in this third quarter. Jet Cheng bringing the ball up, trying to slice his way inside. Great pass to Jaron Young. It goes down. And if it didn't, the refs were going to call a goaltending violation anyways.
Yeah, it was great feed by Jet to find the streaking Young there. And great job by Young to not just stay out in the corner spaced out, but see what the defense was giving him.
Again, we're seeing the improved chemistry by the Dreamers in this game. As Coach Kyle Lewis has mentioned, he was going to emphasize. McKinney, though, gets stripped in the middle of the air, gets a wide open attempt anyways. Marcus Keene dribbling it around. Nice pass there to Jaron Young for the alley-oop slam.
And this is just the chemistry that Coach Kyle Julius has been talking about. He knows how to get teams to this spot, you know, and the Dreamers still will have to do it consistently, but just the assist and the playmaking we're seeing, the movement is a great team basketball.
Black Bears looking to respond, does not get it as Warren Leo steps on the line. Going back, let's see if we go back to the alley-oop there. No, but a great pass nonetheless from Jed Chang to Jaren Young. Just emphasizing on this chemistry. Barely anyone saw that play developing, but the Dreamers themselves. Here they go again, looking to connect. Marcus Key to Amigo Yang. Amigo drives. Gets it back out to Jed. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Does not knock down the three. McKinney looking for a lane. A lot of contact there. Amigo Yang fouled him far away from the basket.
Yeah, Amigo Yang, I think, grabbed him so that he wouldn't fall over, possibly. McKinney was shifting one direction to the back.
It's so difficult to stop in the open court is Mike McKinney. Jennings inbounds it back to their leading scorer. Kenny, the corner, the Jennings Leung. He has been on target for the Black Bears today.
Yeah, definitely just so efficient and one of the best local shooters for sure in the league.
4 of 6 is Jennings Leung from downtown. Marcus Keene kicks it to Amigo Yang. Does not answer. Cal Black Bears looking to run up again. Kenny Manigault kicks it to Mike. McKinney does not, kicks it to Mike. McKinney does not get it. Edwards with the offensive board and the putback.
Yeah, that's a tough one for the Dreamers, and McMorrow maybe showing some signs of fatigue, I don't know, but normally that's a rebound that he'll gobble up, and that his team needs him to gobble up.
Dreamers lead cut down to 11. Jaren Young drives inside, wide angle layup, gets the putback.
And that second effort, that second jump is just so quick for Young. You know, we've seen some highlight blocks from him. We've seen getting his own miss is just a big part of his success.
Right there, though, his athleticism working a bit against him, jumping towards Warren Leung. And he fouls him all the way to the basket. The Dreamers already with 3 fouls, 3 team fouls halfway through the third quarter. Jennings Leung wide open for the 3 again. And it rims out. The Dreamers will rush up the court. Both teams looking to push the pace. Marcus Keene gets the screen again. Trying to shake his way through. Another heady pass up ahead. Unable to get it balanced. McKinney. Nice pass inside to Brandon Edwards. He's just getting a lot of those open looks.
Yeah, the Dreamers can't allow that. If McMorrow's still on the ground, other side of the court, you got to be able to help guard his man momentarily till he can get it back.
For you and yours, come and get it and I got a heart full of fire and a backpack. And I'm always moving forward, never backtrack. I got a knack for rap, other cats lack. Got a page full of lyrics that attack tracks. Got flows deadly as a bag of anthrax. Hustle hard, getting over like a fat rat. I'm the MC everybody clap at. 好，再次提醒大家呢，12月21号将是我们宝岛梦想家的下一场比赛。好，欢迎大家持续安排时间，再一次来到彰化体育馆，给我们最大的支持，以行动来挺最狂的宝岛梦想家主场喽。暂停时间到。
So the Macau Black Bears have managed to slow the Dreamers down a bit. They're still down by 11, but improvements from the end of the first half. Dreamers looking to attack. Keen again, getting swarmed by the Black Bears. Jet Chang open. Not going down this time. McKinney has Keen on him, goes to the paint. Manigault, good pass to Leon, drives to the basket, and another. Manigault, good pass to Leon, drives to the basket, and another basket in the paint for the Black Bears.
Yeah, and just a great team chemistry working together. Black Bears able to find open shots under the basket time and time again. So if you're the Dreamers defensively, you can't let them.
And there it continues to build up. Liam McMorrow called for a moving screen. Trying to make his point with the refs, but they are not going to hear it. McMorrow, that should be only his first personal foul of the day so far. As you mentioned, that's a big point in the game for the Dreamers.
And the Dreamers are still in this zone, which I feel like, you know, the Black Bears have been able to find some success against. It's hard for McMorrow to come all the way out to the corner.
Yeah, they're trying to pack it in, leaves Kenny Manigault wide open for a three.
Yeah, you have a 7-footer, so you're in that zone, but they're playing a 3-2, so when that ball goes to the corner, that's McMorrow's responsibility to get out there, and he's just having a hard time trying to challenge that shot.
4 players in double digits for the Black Bears. There, Manigault called for a foul. He's gonna ask some explanation from the refs. It's just so tough to contain a guy like Liam McMorrow out of the paint. That's the 3rd personal foul on Manigault. For Coach Charles, does not have a lot of rotation inside players. Woo Sung-wei does not knock down the 3. Once again, Black Bears on the run. Mike McKinney, layup and 1. Has been feasting on these transition baskets.
Yeah, definitely. He has the ability. He just slithers in between both Jet Chang and Young on that one, and the balance and the concentration to get those buckets is unreal.
That's the 4th personal foul on Jet Chang there, as you see him walk towards the bench. Lee Shui-Lin coming in. Chang, of course, a big part of the offense for Coach Kyle Julius. Sometimes even runs the point, can knock down the 3. That might be some major development for this game as the Bears have cut it down. It's only 4 points. McKinney, though, rims out the free throw.
And don't look now, though. It's just a 4-point game. You know, the Bears just known to be a second-half team as well. Just you know, they stay around, and then just before you know it, they creep in and they're back in it.
It's a good response by Marcus Keene. Just need some easy points, and none of them are easier than to get at the free throw line. Mike McKinney, though, talking with each of the referees, actually trying to get an explanation. He probably feels like he's getting the same amount of contact on the other end.
Yeah, and he's getting the call too, I believe. He's just at the free throw line too, so it's a good battle between Keene and McKinney.
2 guards that are not actually your typical big-bodied basketball players, but making the most of what they have. Marcus Keene knocks down both free throws, up at 24 points right now. Kenny Manigault, number 3 of the Black Bears, bringing it up. Gets it to James Leon, who has been on fire from downtown. Black Bears looking to attack this zone. Warren Leon, nice pass to Edwards. Finds the slow feet of McMorrow on defense.
Yeah, and it's just impressive what Coach Charles's team is able to do. I mean, it doesn't matter who has the ball. They just know where each other are moving to, and the timing of their cuts and passes is a big reason why they have 3 wins already so far in this ABL season.
Marcus Keene has McKinney on him. Takes the fall-away jumper, does not go down. Black Bears, the fall-away jumper does not go down. Black Bears trying to rush it up.
You know, so you have on one side Marcus Keene shooting a fadeaway 3-pointer, which we know he can make, but it's a hard shot. On the other side, we got open looks.
Open looks and offensive board. Open looks and offensive board. And the shooter's mentality knocks down goals already in this game for Jenin Liu. His season high is at 20. Actually, his career high is at 20 points. He's on pace to break that in this game. Jen Young steps back, and that is a much-needed jumper for the Dreamers.
Yes, very crucial, very timely. Young recognizing he had a smaller defender on him. Young doing a good job staying in front, but Young able to have the contact, still get the balance and finish.
It's also a foul called on the Black Bears away from the ball, however.
Okay.
It was on Warren Leon. So the Dreamers keep possession. 71-68. Marcus Keane stepping on the line. Good pressure defense by Mike McKinney. The lead was as much as 18, I believe, for the Dreamers, down to only 3 with 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Black Bears have fought their way back in. Leon looking around. Pass is deflected and the races are off. Good hustle by Li Shui-Lin. Unable to get the ball back. The crowd looking for the ball to go their way.
Yeah, that was an interesting play before. It looked like there was a kick ball, but it was deflected, so definitely not a backcourt violation. But it looked like right here, like he stepped on it intentionally, which can't do. So I don't know about that one.
Unless the Black Bears, what a shot deflection at the rim, it seemed by Jared Young. We've seen that time and time again. Ball goes into the hands of the Dreamers. Marcus Keane mid-range. Jay knocks it down.
And the crowd gives a cheer, but a sense of relief also just to see Marcus Keane find the bottom and then head it again. With how much he exploded for in the first half, he had gone quiet for a few minutes.
Mike McKinney unable to answer. The ball is tapped out. And back to the Dreamers. So some good defensive stops here by the Dreamers, just as the Black Bears clawing back into a one-possession game.
And you know, the Black Bears they only really play 6 players deep. You know, they don't have a deep bench rotation. Liu is on the bench right now. But then you also have to think about the Dreamers just played 24 hours ago. So what are these legs going to be like in the final 11 minutes of this game?
Marcus Keane, shot clock is winding down, trying to shake and bake, make McKinney away, gets at the corner. Woo! Some way for the three.
Baskets for both teams.
And the answer almost goes down. Mike McKinney disappointed at himself for not getting the three-point play. Still, he will go to the line, but what a big, big three that was by Woo Sung-wei, the hometown hero on the other side of the court.
Yeah, right in front of his own bench, and his bench knew it was going in before he even released it. They saw he had that opening, and a lot of confidence in him to knock down those shots.
McKinney first to reach the 20-point mark for the Macau Black Bears with that free throw. His bigger target, though, is getting the Bears back into the lead. They're now 6 points away from the Dreamers with just under a minute left in this third quarter. Li Shui-Lin, point guard, trying to set up Marcus Keane, finally gets the ball back to their star scorer. Shot clock winding down. This will go between these two guys. Step back through jumper again. Black Bears on the running. McKinney will slow it down, gets it back to Leon. Back to McKinney. Puts it into Edwards. Nice tap away by Tian Lei. Tian Young tried to get that. There will be 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Macau Black Bears. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. To inbound, we'll get Edwards. Tian Lei cheats on the defense. Almost results in a highlight play. Ball goes the other way. Leon recovers. Tianlei's doing everything on defense.
Trying to bring back the clock, roll back the clock. Strip Liang there, 90 feet from the basket, but good hustle plays by Tianlei. And it's important that, you know, those younger players see the veterans still out there working hard, hustling as well.
Shot running down. Mike McKinney gets the shot off in time, beats the buzzer, and puts 2 more points for the Black Bears. It is 76-72 with the Dreamers on the lead. It has been a great game, and we have 10 minutes of action left. We'll see you soon.
第3节的休息时间，需要大家跟我一起哦。如果你跟我们一样热爱的支持。之后，要来进行的比赛。好，我们呢第3节还有一次抢宝箱的活动，还没有下载冰棒的梦想家人，赶快来下载。搜寻
It seems like we are closing in to an exciting finish. The 10th season of the ABL between the Formosa Dreamers and the Macau Black Bears here at Changhua County Stadium. We are starting the 4th quarter. The Black Bears have come within 4 points of the Dreamers with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle and execution down the stretch. Last week, the Black Bears were able to get the higher quality shots, so we'll see what the Dreamers can come up with.
So foul called away from the shot attempt. It's a pushing foul, and the Dreamers will end up with the ball still, resetting the shot clock at 14 seconds. Jet Chang back on the court, trying to get it inside. Long pass, and that is going to be a backcourt violation. Miscommunication between him and Tianlei.
Yeah, you gotta just read those. That's where that chemistry comes in. The longer playing together, knowing what you're gonna do, individual tendencies.
Cal Black Bears with their first offensive possession of the quarter. Mike McKinney shaking and baking. Liu Zihao does not get the 3, but a big rebound by Edwards.
And I know McMorrow's taking advantage of getting some extra rest right now, but it'll be interesting to see how long he'll be on that bench with the Dreamers struggling to get these rebounds.
This hustling effort by the Macau Black Bears finally ends up with them getting the basket, and we're down to 2 points. Jet Shea gets called on a foul the other end. Good aggressive attempt towards the rim. Macau Black Bears gonna bring back Jennings Leong onto the court. That's a 3rd personal foul on Mike McKinney, though.
Yeah, Jet Cheng being a good, or doing the right thing, being aggressive, attacking the basket, using his strength. One of the things he's very capable of doing.
And a pretty quiet game so far, only 4 points, but he's been limited with fouls. 4 fouls, as we recall. Misses both free throws. And the Dreamers have the pressure on them again as the Macau Black Bears come up, down by only 2 points. Mike McKinney, pull up 3. Rims out a little bit too far. Liu Zihao gets blocked by Jaren Young. There's a foul called, actually. Seems to be a foul off the ball, actually.
Yeah, so his fouls on McMorrow before, while Liu tried to dribble around him there. So,
not on the attempt to getting to rebound.
Yep.
Kenny Manigault, double team, loses control. McMorrow trying to bring it up himself. Jaren Young, corner, Jet Cheng for the 3, rims out barely. Jaren Young still ends up with the ball though. Woo Sung Wei not hesitant to take and make the triple. Big game for Woo Sung Wei.
Yeah, Woo Sung Wei just timely. He wanted it too. He was calling for the ball. He knew he was open out there, and no hesitation. And big confidence game for him.
You see how this is on that end. The Dreamers get a chance to build up. Jaren Young has the lane, keeps it out. Woo Sung Wei once again.
He's getting this crowd pumped up. They love it here in Chungwa County, and extending that lead, back-to-back three-pointers, and just saying he wants to get his first win. He's trying to get his teammates on board.
So 2 big-time triples by Woo Sung Wei. His 5th in the game. 15 points so far. Big-time buckets for the Dreamers.
Yeah, Jenny Leung on one side having a hot start, but Woo Sung Wei is sort of just matching that effort, and just two premier shooters.
Dreamers pressing out a little bit more here. Getting back into the zone. Manigault, power move does not end up with the points though.
And Coach Julius has decided to stick with this zone, and at first it seemed like the Black Bears had it figured out, but as of late, the Dreamers able to get some key stops.
Marcus Keene runs into some contact. Hard foul there by Manigault.
Well, Manigault's a solid body, and Marcus Keene was on the move, moving fast. So those two exchanging some words, and both of them love to play. They play hard, and they leave it all out here on the court. Sometimes it knocks them down, but 2 guys that want to win.
That's the 4th personal foul on Manigault. Putting some pressure on him on defense. Keene finds Woo again. He knocks it down. It's not a 3 though, it seems. Only a 2, but this guy...
I didn't think he shot 2-point shots. I thought he only shot 3s.
Still knocks it down anyways. Dreamers up by 10 now. Manigault can't answer. McMorrow rebounds. Marcus Keane rushing up. That's one. Liam on it. Tries to get that pass through the legs of Edwards. Finds him with Wu. Kicks it out of Migo though. Migo posting it up. Gets it to Wu. Fakes. Keane takes the three instead. And they are knocking them all down here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a 1-2 punch right now. Woo-Sung Wei, Marcus Keane just dominating out on the perimeter. And it doesn't matter who's in front of them. They see that rim and they're firing it up there.
Kenny Manigault gives it to Jenny. He's cooled down. Drives inside. Has Jen Young all over him. And he gets down that off-balance shot.
Wow, Lee Young also known for that three ball, but showing us he can put the ball on the floor. Had Young on him, a great shot blocker, and McMorrow on the weak side coming over, but still a great attack by Young.
There's an offensive foul, it seems. Screen. Marcus Keane knocked down the shot, though. We'll see what the call will end up as. It's a foul on Jaron Young, his second. And since that was a screen for the shooter, the shot will not count. Dreamers still up though, 87-76. 11 points up ahead.
And it's going to have to be their defense. I know they can score enough points to win games, but they're going to have to get some stops here as well if they want to close this one out.
Kinney kicks it around to Liam. Or Liam. Trying to get McMorrow in the air. Kenny Manigault pull up three. Rolls out. That has not been with him today. McMorrow gets it to move. Bad pass all the way across the court. Black Bears running. McKinney pops up in the mid-range jumper. Gets the shooter's touch this time. Black Bears trying to stay within it. Under 6 minutes left. And they're down by 9 points. Marcus Keane with 29 points here in this game. Still has the ball. Driving down the middle, throws it up. Liam McMorrow puts it back in.
That's big. Offensive rebound, second chance points. The Dreamers haven't had a lot of them today, but that's a timely one right now just to stop any momentum that these Black Bears are trying to gather.
Dreamers still in that zone. Kenny Manigault runs into, seems like to run into his own player, but
might have been pushed into his own player.
Yeah, could be a push by Jaron Young, or we will see what the call is.
I believe Woo-Sung Wei with the foul on that possession.
Yeah, that's Woo-Sung Wei's second personal foul. Kyle Black Bears will get it back as the shot clock is reset to 14. Jenny gets it to Warren. Warren gets it to McKinney. Nice drop-off pass, but it's swatted. Though there was a hit on the hand, and McMorrow will send Brandon Edwards to the line.
Coach Kyle Julius telling his guys to get together. Both teams trying to have a little mini huddle right now. Getting down almost 5 minutes left, so this crunch time.
McMorrow with 3 fouls. Jaron Young with 2 fouls. Marcus Keane with 2 fouls. Woo-Sung Wei with 2 fouls. So the Dreamers have been pretty safe in that regard. Edwards hearing it from the crowd after he misses that one. Being pressured a bit by the roaring of the hometown here at Changhua County Stadium. Edwards, however, knocks down the second one. Keane still matched up by McKinney. What a duel that has been the entire afternoon.
Yeah, the Black Bears want to try to get some stops, but they want to try to get their transition offense game going too. This team has a lot of weapons on these fast breaks, but when you're unable to corral the rebounds, the Black Bears sort of hurting themselves right now at this point. These fast breaks, but when you're unable to corral the rebounds, the Black Bears sort of hurting themselves right now at this point.
Andozano gets him in the air, tries to pass.
play by Marcus Keene. He could have shot the fadeaway three there. He had two defenders on him though, so good job by finding the open man on his part.
Dreamers in the run again after a miss by Liam. That'll get tapped away by Mike McKinney. As seen by the ref at midcourt.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact there. I would have thought I would have seen a foul call as we see the replay of Marcus Keene finding Amigo Yang there for the layup, but I think that's good that the Dreamers stay with the ball on that one.
Keene, clock running down, using up some precious seconds for the foul back there. Keene to Young drive, contact, nearly knocks it in off the backboard. Black Bears coming up again. Tries a forward pass to Brendan Edwards. Amigo Yang called for a foul there on the swipe. Bit of a late call. And that will send Brendan Edwards to the line. Good forward pass there by Kenny Manigault. Edwards in a power position.
Edwards is not your biggest center in the league, but it's just proving size doesn't always matter. He's efficient. He knows how to run the middle of the lane. He dives hard to the basket after setting those high pick and rolls, and his teammates put him in good spots, and he delivers.
Edwards with 16 points. With that free throw. Not had a lot of highlight plays, but he gets things done. Marcus Keene again dominating the ball for the Dreamers. Pulls up, almost wild pass. Gets it back, pulls up in front of McKinney. Wide.
Yeah, just a rush shot there from Marcus, and the Dreamers haven't been able to find the same rhythm they had in the first half. But they have still been able to get the job done. But later on in the game, those shooters' legs become a little bit more weary, and it takes a little bit more effort to get that long 30-foot shot up there.
3.5 minutes left. Mike McKinney pulls up for the mid-range J. Unable to get it. Marcus Keene runs it down and barely steps on the line as he's speeding up in the fast break. Dreamers will get it back for another possession. 14 seconds left in the shot clock. McKinney looks down the zone of the Dreamers. That's the screen from Edwards. Kicks into the corner. Kenny Manigault wide open. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, effective, especially when he can get his feet set. He might not be as high percentage coming off the dribble, but Manigault, anytime he's open, he's very efficient from beyond the arc.
Keene attacks again. Jumper knocking down. Liam McCorrell's there, swarmed by Blackshirt, and finally fouled.
Yeah, and he's been limping even in the last possession on defense. He's, I don't know if it's his Achilles or ankle, but he's having some tightness. But that's just showing you where his heart is. He's still fighting, even with 4 black shirts around him, fighting for those rebounds and those second chance points.
That's the first foul on Brandon Edwards. And McCorrell knocks it down as the crowd holds their breath. Dreamers back up by 8. 13 points, 13 rebounds. For Liam McMorrow, second straight double-double. As you mentioned there, he's moving a bit uncomfortably. Still fighting through. Manigault has Darren Young way out there. Gets it to McKinney. McKinney for 3. Keane's out in front again. Marcus Keene with a long rebound. Will not slow down, goes straight to the paint. Young tries to tip it in. The ball finds its way back to the Dreamers.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing if you're the Dreamers.
Way back to the Dreamers.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing if you're the Dreamers. Fast breaks doesn't have to be your top priority right now. You want to waste as much time as possible.
Amigo trying to call the... Liam has the number. numbers, and they get the fast break point.
On the other end, though, that's what I'm saying. Black Bears want to try to push the ball, try to score before the Dreamers can set up that defense.
7-point lead for the Dreamers. Last 2 minutes of the game. Jared Young. To Amigo. Marcus Keenan still burn down the clock. Looks into Musonway in the corner. They're quick to close him out. Keen down the middle. Nice pass to Amigo. Yes!
Oh,
but
wow.
it rolls out.
Oh my, and this is where we were too just 7 days ago, folks. The Black Bears down going in the last couple minutes.
Jenny Leon, big shot, and it goes down.
And wide open under the rim.
They are going to talk it out during this timeout.
Taking it back, taking it back. Hey, head up, hey, stay positive, stay positive. To break the press. Okay, on offense, gotta run through. What? Chest 2. Oh, amigo. I mean, away. No, it's fine, it's fine. Hey, we go chest 2. Jet, you bring it up. Marcus here. Liam here. Come on, okay? Flip. Okay, here we go, let's go. Together, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go.
Major turn of events in the game, a miss by Amigo Yang, turned into a 3 by Jenning Leon. We are within 4 points. A minute and 23 seconds left in the game.
Here we go, we'll see what Coach Kyle Julius drew up. They want to waste some clock, but they also need to get a good shot here. Look how Black Bears just 2 possession ball game.
Sungway. Who is in the house? For the foremost, the Dreamers, another triple.
Yeah, that's just huge. Great call by Coach Kyle to draw that one up, knowing that there'd be help defense, and Woo Sung-wei stepping into the right spot.
Nice pass, though, by McKinney on the other end, and to expound on that play, gets a foul.
Yeah, McMorrow probably should have just let that one go. No harm done if it's just a 2-pointer. You know, give him a 3-point play, and you're just hurting yourself some more.
That is also the 4th personal on Liam McMorrow. Instead of building up momentum on that Woo Sung-wei 3, the Bears have a chance to keep the difference still at 4 after this free throw. Edwards calmly knocks it down. We are less than 1 minute away. Jet Chang trying to break down the defense of Jenning Leon. He's found himself in a corner. Great press by the Black Bears, forcing a jump ball violation, and the ball will go to the Black Bears.
Yeah, that's exactly not where Jet Chang wants to pick up the dribble. You have the sideline there. You can't go backwards, and the trap is set. So good job by the Black Bears to get a steal.
Fine, okay, come on.
What's up?
It's fine, let's go. Hey, get a stop here. Okay, get a stop. Hey, let's go 2-3. Let's go 2-3. Okay, got a rebound. Yes, hold, yes. Yeah, look, I have a timeout. If I need it, I have a timeout. Get it. Hey, if you get the D-board, don't be dribbling. Let's be solid. They're going to pressure us. Hey, stop. Hey, stop here. We win the game. Hey, stop here. We win the game. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Together, 1, 2, 3.
Dreamers find themselves back again in a pressure cooker against the Macau Black Bears, up by as much as 17 points early in this game, now leading by only 4, 50 seconds left. Macau Black Bears will be inbounding the ball after a successful trap. On the floor for the Black Bears, Jenny Leung, Mike McKinney, Kenny Manigault, Brandon Edwards, and Warren Leung. Dreamers, it's Woo Sung Wei, Marcus Keane, Jet Chang, Lim McMorrow, and James Young.
Yeah, the Black Bears don't have to go for a three. They just want to score as quick as possible. Only 10 seconds on the shot clock. Need a bucket.
Mike McKinney, though, trying to find his way around, gets called for a foul. Trying to find his way around, gets called for a foul.
Falling down after the contact. Believe that's a good call, and that stops the clock and gives the Black Bears an opportunity because of the foul trouble. Mike McKinney will have 2 free throws here, so not a situation if you're young where you want to reach. You know, try to avoid that contact.
As I said, the clock will stop as Mike McKinney gets a chance to put points on the board. Knocks down the first one. 26 points so far in the game for Mike McKinney. Another outstanding performance from the star player of the Black Bears. Within 2 points, 96-94. Exciting closeout to this game.
Floater.
Black Bears lose control and the ball goes back to the Dreamers.
Yeah, good call. Manigault losing possession of the basketball. So 4-point game, 9 seconds left, and if all goes well for the Dreamers, they'll walk away with win number 1 after today.
Coach Kyle Julius calls a timeout to make sure that will happen.
Jet, you throw it in. Jet's throwing it in. Liam here. Marcus here. Darren here. Sunway here. Okay, Marcus around. Maybe look. Right, Liam, back screen. Go screen for Jaren. Jaren to it. Okay, then Liam, you come to the ball. And Sunway, you come to the ball. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. What's wrong? You're gonna get it. If you hook around, you'll get it. Trust me. Yeah. Together, 1, 2, 3. Listen, if you hook around hard, you might get it, but you'll bring the defense with you.
Dreamers back on the court, up by 4, 10 seconds left. Jet Chang, Liam McMorrow, Marcus Keane, Jared Young, and Woo Sung Wei. Expecting a quick foul from the Macau Black Bears.
And a foul will send them to the free throw line, so they won't have to foul more than once. You want to foul quick.
There we get it. Jared Young goes to the line. Fouled by Mike McKinney. That is his 4th, but with such little time, that should not matter much. Jared Young dropping down the floater that put them up by 4 points earlier can add more points to this lead, putting them in a safer position for the win. The crowd all up on their feet as Jared Young attempts his first free throw. up by 5. They can go to the century mark as well, go up by 6. This free throw from Jaron Young.
Still a 2-possession ball game, 6.8. You'd have to be very creative here with Coach Charles to try to get off a 3 as soon as possible, and then hope to steal the ball. So still a slim chance, but it'd have to be a miracle for the Black Bears.
Okay. Inbounds defense right here. Amigo for Sunway. Okay. Man to man, switch everything. Hey, just be solid. Just be. Hey, no reaching, no fouls. Don't jump. Together, 1, 2, 3.
With 7 seconds left in the game, the Dreamers up by 6 points. It should be a safe enough cushion unless the Black Bears somehow find a way to come up with a quick triple from this inbound.
Yeah, the Dreamers, last thing you want to do is foul somebody. You don't want to stop the clock anymore. You want that clock to run out, and especially not a three-point shot.
Gets it to McKinney, attempts the quick 3, it was well off. Warren Leung, not getting the putback either. The clock, not getting the putback either. The clock is full. For the Macau Black Bears, 100-94.
Yeah, great game. Great job by the Dreamers to learn from their mistake last week and not let the Black Bears come and steal this in the end. And just great resilience by both teams to withstand rounds. But Woo Sung Wei, just the hero of the day with that three-point shot and being a vocal part of their offensive threat.
Yes, sir. The Formosa Dreamers move up to 1-3 to start the season. The Macau Black Bears go down to 3-3, all in away games. In an entertaining game from start to finish between these two teams. We finish off the week of ASEAN basketball action on a high note. Right there, the man of the moment getting the love from the team, Woo Sung Wei. 25 points in this game. And this is signing off INTK. It's been a great game to anchor alongside our local residents, Kirk Long.
Yeah, and great atmosphere again. And the Dreamers, you know, they have to realize they just beat a team that's, you know, beaten them once, so it's good to get that back. But, you know, the Black Bears have beaten 2 other ABL teams so far early in the season, too. So hopefully a bright spot looking forward for the Dreamers to build on this. And I'm sure the Black Bears are going to bounce back. That's just who they are. They're a resilient team, and they'll stay together and continue to be a threat in the ABL too.
Again, great game, 100-94. As you see on the screen, Formosa Dreamers win. We'll see you next time for action in the ASEAN
场边访问到
Basketball
今
League.
天
Rise to
在板
greatness.
凳上杀出来的吴松伟，赛前也访问你说今天的状况，这几天最近状况其实调整不错。聊聊今天比赛，因为今天的比赛对你来讲，它是在更拉锯的时刻，在场上这些空档你是如何把握住的？
还是保持，就是回归一句，就是教练给的机会就是随时把握嘛。因为我们真的输不得，因为3连败嘛，而且昨天也才输球。教练也是说忘记昨天，然后。